Hello, children. Today we begin with a new lesson of grammar, that is lesson 5, nouns. Nouns in simple words are also known as naming words. These naming words are or can be of a person, animal, place, or a thing. If we go for the next part of the topic, kinds of noun, children, usually 4 kinds of nouns are mentioned in the books. In the new upgraded or updated books, you will find 4 kinds of nouns, and these are common, proper, abstract, and collective. However, as it has been mentioned on page 14 of your book, some old grammarians describe nouns like wood, stone, iron, water as material nouns. So we have the 5th type also, that is known as material noun. We will do in detail what it is and which kind of nouns are known as material noun while we take up the 5 types of noun. So let's start. The first noun type is proper noun. Focus on number 2. A noun that gives a special name to a particular person, animal, place, or thing is called a proper noun. In simple words, a special name or a unique name given to any person, animal, place, or a thing is known as a proper noun. It's proper because it is for that person, that place, that animal, or that thing only. Look at the examples. Ashish is a name given to the boy. Shillong is a name given to the place. Yamuna is the name of river, and July is the name of month. And as they are proper nouns, children, these are not, or you cannot give these names, especially Shillong, Yamuna, July, to any other place, river, or a month respectively. Ashish, however, could be the name of 2 boys. Any 2 boys can have the same name, but then it's unique to them. So that is how it is called proper noun. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. As you can see, Ashish A is capital, Shillong S is capital, Yamuna Y is capital, July J is capital. So all the proper nouns begin with a capital letter. Now come to number 1 point, common noun. A noun that gives a common name to persons, animals, places, or things which are of the same kind. Please note it, which are of the same kind is called a common noun. Usually, common nouns have singular and plural form. A common noun has singular and a plural form. Let's take an example. If I take these names Ashish, Mohit, Sonit, Sonu, instead of calling everybody, all these 4 with their individual names, and I call them boy, then that means I am giving a common name to them. Next, Yamuna, Ganga, Kaveri, Ravi, instead of calling these rivers by their individual names, and if I call them 4 rivers, river will become a common noun. Similarly, if I say Chandigarh, Shillong, Yamunanagar, Jagadhri, that is, I am taking proper names of the places or special name of these places. But if I call them city, that will be a common name. So the words like boy, city, river, month, these are common nouns. Next comes the third one, abstract noun. Children, abstract nouns, if you look for the dictionary meaning of the word abstract, it means something which is not clear or confused. Here we can draw a little bit meaning of abstract noun from these. Abstract nouns are you can say confusing in the sense because you cannot see them, you can only feel them. As you cannot see them, as you cannot touch them, so you are not clear with this what actually they are. Actually, they are the name of qualities, states, or ideas which we can only think about but cannot touch or see. Such nouns are called abstract nouns. To get a clear view, look at the examples given numbered 1, 2, 3. I admired his honesty. She had pain in her legs. The length of this room is 4 meters. Now children, here the word which are in dark black, honesty. This is a quality. You cannot touch it, but it is not because it is not a thing. It is a quality. Similarly, pain. Pain is something which we can feel. We cannot touch it. We cannot see pain. Next, length. It is an expression of, or you can say it's a unit of measuring. So that is how it expresses an idea. But we cannot touch it. We cannot see it. Only we can measure it. So that is how the words honesty, pain, length become abstract noun. They are the names of some things, but these things cannot be touched, cannot be seen also. They can only be thought about, they can only be felt. And that is how quality names, states it is not the Himachal Pradesh or Haryana, the states. States means the condition in which a thing exists. Okay, and ideas, these are all abstract nouns. You may read the paragraph, the big paragraph which is under the example to get a better view of what I have explained you. Next comes one more important thing, children. We will read the sentences in red. Before that, the part which I have put star, please focus here. Abstract nouns are usually used in singular form, but sometimes they can be plural also. Please mark it, it is sometimes only. For example, we can think of pleasures, memories, experiences. It can be singular also, pleasure, memory, experience. So these words can be in plural form also and singular form also. But usually abstract nouns are singular. Honesty cannot be honesties. So there are few words which can take both singular and plural form for abstract noun, but a few exist only in their singular form. An abstract noun is the name of some state, quality, feeling or idea that we can only think of or feel but cannot touch or see. So you can think about it, you can feel it, but you cannot touch it. Abstract nouns are usually used in singular form. However, there is a part which I have circled, but sometimes they can be plural also. So take care of it. Next comes collective noun. Collective noun, as the word itself is very clear, it is something related to collection. And what is this collection? This collection is of the similar kind of things. Okay, this collection is of similar kind of things. In simple words, a collective noun is a group name. You can say that group names are called collective nouns. Look at the word team, crowd, bunch. Team refers to group of players, crowd is group of people, and bunch here is of the keys. It can be of bananas also. So that is how team, crowd, bunch will be collective nouns. It's written after the three examples and the paragraph there. It's written the word team stands for collection of players. The word crowd stands for collection of people. The word bunch stands for collection of keys. However, bunch can be of bananas also. Bunch can be of flower also. It is bouquet of flowers also and it is bunch of flowers also. So both are correct. The word team, crowd and bunch are collective nouns. A collective noun is the name of collection of persons or things taken together and spoken as one whole. Keep this in mind, one whole. They are one unit, a group there. Collective nouns are a particular kind of common nouns. I told you same kind of things should be there when you give a collective name to something or when you give a group name, the things included in that should be of same kind and usually common nouns are included in that. Most of them can have their plural form. See the example, army become armies, class becomes classes and bunch becomes bunches when they are changed into their plural form. Next we have material noun. Material noun, as I explained in the beginning, is something which is used to make something. Material noun is a word or you can say is a substance which is used to make something. The definition goes like this. The noun iron, wood, silver, gold, cotton, which are mentioned in the above four examples, are the names of the material from which things can be made. So these are the words which or these are the things from which we can make other things also, and that is how they are known as material nouns. Iron is useful metal, ornaments are made of silver and gold, the table is made of wood, cotton is grown in India. All the highlighted words are material nouns because these can be used for making something else or other things. However, even if you place them in the category of common noun, it will not be wrong as the first page while I started my video clears this. It's showing small letters there. Just zoom the page or you can also refer to your book. See, it's written in the last sentence, but now it is more useful to classify them as common nouns. So you can call them common nouns also, but if you can make out easily that this is a word from which something can be made, or this is not actually a word, this is a substance, or this word is a material with which we can make other things, then you please categorize it as material noun only. And however, if you go for a common noun for these words, that will also be marked correct. It's written there. However, you may follow any of these classifications. Means you can label it as, or you can term it as, or categorize it as material noun and common noun as well. Either of the case, it can be or also, it can be as well. So with that, children, we finish with the 5 kinds of nouns, and then comes another group of nouns or another categorization of nouns that are termed as countable and uncountable nouns. If you're clear with the meaning of countable and uncountable, the understanding the types won't be difficult. Countable means something which you can count as 1, 2, 3, 4, and uncountable will include something which you cannot count. Broadly speaking, countable things will be 1, 2, 3, 4 will take 1, 2, 3, 4 count, and uncountable can be weighed. They will not be counted 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, I will speak from the words which are highlighted there. Food cannot be spoken as 1 food, 2 food, 3 food. Bread cannot be spoken as 1 bread, 2 bread, 3 bread. We can say bread slices, but we never say 1 bread, 2 breads. Okay? And eggs, countable, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Curry, we cannot count. Salt, we cannot count. We can only say na 1/4 of teaspoon some, but we cannot count it as 1 curry, 1 salt. Sugar also, we never say 1 sugar, 2 sugar. Tea again the same thing. Glass again, glass can be counted 1 glass, 2 glasses. And water again cannot be counted, and it cannot make a plural also. Waters, never we say waters. Okay, never we say breads, never we say salts. So that is how, as I said, broadly speaking, the words which can be counted and which can take their plurals with s or es depending upon their spelling or the last letter will come in the category of countable nouns, and the uncountable nouns are the ones which can be weighed, जिन्हें आप नाप सकते हैं, तोल सकते हैं, and you cannot add an s to those words. Sometimes you come across confusing words like chocolate, children. I'll give you only one example like that. Chocolate. Now chocolate, if it is melted, it cannot be counted, right? It cannot be counted. And the big chocolate which you have, it has bars in it. One piece is known as chocolate bar. So that is how bars of chocolate can be counted, but chocolate itself cannot be counted. If you take chocolate in the raw form, it can be weighed. But then again, there are these days we find chocolates in small pouches also. I don't know, a candy sort of. So that way chocolates are countable also, and at times they become uncountable. So you have to be very particular. Just imagine and think. Okay, just imagine how the thing exists. Basically, how the thing exists, and that is how you'll be able to make it out whether it is a countable noun or an uncountable noun. Stone, children. 1 stone and a heap of stones. Got it? Plural can be framed. Stone can be stones. Plural of stone will be stones. So that is how, don't take it as countable. It can be uncountable as well, because we have heap of stones. That time it becomes uncountable. Okay? And he hit me with 2 stones. That time it will be countable. So depending upon the case, it matters for some words to be countable and uncountable too. Means it can be countable or it can be uncountable. So that's all for the day, children, or for this topic. Thank you. Have a nice day.